The elf town, Eolis, was once a town boasting peace and prosperity, yet now it is on the verge of destruction. Meteorites are raining down upon the world tree, and crazed monsters have taken the opportunity to run amok. Wells are drying up, and people are in the grips of fear. To restore peace again, someone must penetrate the giant world tree and overthrow the evil one that lives in the palace. Now, it is your mission to set out on a journey bearing the hopes of the people of Yolis. Hello everyone, Surat here, and welcome to Let's Play Faxanadu. If the game will cooperate, thank you. But that's a story you get. That's it. Nothing else. You just know you show up at this town, which is next to the huge giant world tree, and things are bad. Meet our very brown hero, who's been on a long journey, who came back to his town to find it's almost deserted. Gates closed, people gone, etc., etc. Things are bad. So we don't know anything. Notice a few things here. We have a magic meter up at the top. It's empty. We have a hit point meter. It's nearly empty. We have no experience. We have no tea, which you will see later. And we have no gold. But we have a door. And that's about all we have. Oh yeah, we can't access the menu yet. So let's go in the door. Talk to dude here. And somebody wants to see the king. Okay. Even though we just got here, we want to see the king. And we cannot go back in this door once we've left it. But let's see if it's the king this way. No, but a monster is. And we have literally no way to fight the monster. But now, we can look at our weapon, we have none. Our armor, we have none. Shield, no shield. Magic? Nope, don't have any magic yet either. And items, we have nothing. So let's see what we're actually equipped with, because despite what you may think, those are just inventory slots and not what we're wearing. Yeah, we're a novice. Next experience at 1,000. Our armor's leather armor. Go figure. Now, before we get too into this, notice that your character kind of picks up speed as he runs. And when you pick up speed as you run, you jump farther. This is important. Controls are pretty simple. A jumps, B would stab, but so far all he can do is punch. And pretty ineffectually at that. Not even hurting this guy. Granted, you know, you won't kill the townies. Let's see what's in the first door here. A dude. Who would sell you dried meat to refill part of your hit points. And we do not have enough golds. He wants 50 gold, we have absolutely nothing. Apparently we spent the last of our money at the last leg of the journey somehow. So anyway, let's continue on, see if we can find someone else to explain things a bit better. Okay. The bottom of the world tree. And elves live here. Instead of living in the tree like you might think. And we need to talk to the guru before we see the king. Okay. Listen to people. You'll only get frustrated if you just walk around. Which may be true. Dwarves are robbing elves of money and jewelry. Okay, maybe we can get some of that back and work for ourselves. Steal it back for our own good. And a holy man. This is the guru. Now take the ring to see the king. And it's automatically listed on our character sheet here. So yeah, this is what you're thrown into the game with. Not much information. You just know you have to go see the king right now. And a key shop. And we can buy or sell, or we could, but we need a J key later. We could buy or sell, but we still don't have any golds. And this guy sells tools. Sells tools pretty cheap. And he could sell us a hand dagger, a red potion, an elixir, or deluge. Obviously, in order here, this is a weapon. It will stab things, like you would expect a dagger to do. Red potion is a usable item that refills your hit points. Elixir is a special item that, if you're carrying it and you die, you get full restored hit points and magic. And deluge is magic. It's a magic attack. It launches out a little fireball. We have no gold yet, so yeah, we can't buy anything. Dwarves are in town, and it looks like the end is near. By dwarves, he pretty much means monsters. They consider just about anything a monster called a dwarf. I don't know why. I don't plan on making a save state for this, but you notice those are monsters. And if they hit us, they will hurt us. This was kind of a jerk move by the game. Why? Because you can die pretty much before you get anywhere, just because you have no way to defend yourself. You don't get gold until you get out of here, and if you don't learn how to jump over the monsters, you're going to get pummeled by them. Like that. And you can only take a few hits before you die at this point. You need to refill your health. Last well almost dry. Yeah, the wells are drying up, so we need to get to the bottom of this whole mystery here. Yeah, and he would refill my magic, but I do not have enough golds to refill my magic. And do you want a lesson for 200 golds? And still not enough golds. Yeah, they're not bad, but, you know, we don't need them at the moment because no golds. And finally we reach the king. He is waiting for us. And he gets music. Notice he stands, and sits, and stands, and sits. Up, down, up, down. Okay, enough of that. You don't say. Disaster, huh? Yeah, let's see. The life source is stopped. The wells are drying up. Many men went out, nobody came back, so obviously you're going to arm us to the hilt before you send us out, right? Last hope. But all he's going to give us are 1,500 golds. Yeah. But now we have monies. We have golds. You're a king. I could use more golds. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, that is that is kind of how this whole thing starts. We hop over monsters, learn that things have gone to hell, and can hop over more monsters here. And we kind of have to. Or else die and start over, and I don't want to die and start over. Not yet, anyway. So let's see, which house was it? This one. So the first thing we are going to do with this newfound wealth is spend it all. We need something to stab with. Come on. I wish I could speed up the text, but I can't. We need magic. And there's over half our money gone right there, and we're not done spending yet. Because we need an elixir, just in case things go pear-shaped and we die. And a red potion, just for later. So now that we are kitted out here, let's equip things. Still don't have any new armor, but we do have magic. And we can't use any magic because we have literally no magic points. Also, one thing of note here, you cannot stab these guys with this dagger. They're too short. If you want to go stab something, you have to go all the way to the far east side of town here to stab this guy. Well, not that guy, even though stabbing him is, you know. But this guy we can stab. Stab him 3 times and he'll drop some gold. Welcome to the first grinding point of the game, and you will want to take advantage of this if you ever play it, simply because red potions are really, really cheap here, and it's a good idea to buy some, and you'll need some J keys, and that little, and you may want to buy the lessons, maybe, I don't know, maybe. But what we need to do is get a good head of steam built up here. So we can jump over those two without a whole lot of problem. I want the martial arts lesson. And it refills some of your health. Notice that you cannot, absolutely positively cannot, increase your actual attack power this way. The only way you increase your attack power is getting new weapons. But you also notice, yeah, let's go ahead and finish this video by talking a little bit about the experience system and how utterly worthless it really is, in most senses. You'll notice rank, novice, next experience 1,000, and we got 20 experience for finishing off that little hoppy dude, so good for us. But the experience does almost nothing for you. The only thing the experience does, by increasing your rank, when you start a new game with a password, yes, a password, I'll touch on that in a second, a higher rank means you get more money to start with. Yeah, let's think about this for a second. At least the way I understand this works. If you use a password for any second, and it doesn't have your gold recorded in that password. The only thing it has recorded is what rank you are, and it starts you over with so much gold. Up to, I think, 15,000 gold or something like that. So you can have all the gold in the world. But it's not going to matter. But let's do a little test here, shall we? Let me get over to that guy. Hoppy hoppy. Hoppy more, even more hoppy. Where's the guru? Because he will give you your password if I can find him. Here he is. Oh, come on, you're supposed to give me a password. Come on, give me a password this time. No, you're not going to give me a password? Screw you. So yeah, that's what happens if you visit the martial arts and that magic trainer. They just increase your hit points for 200 gold. Now, if you recall, there was a guy who offered dried meat for 50 gold. You accept it, and it refills a good chunk of both. So, if you're out to increase your hit points and your magic points, if you need to restock them while you're in town, go with him. Don't go with the healer on the other side of the little crawling things. Never works out well. Okay, this will mark a good stopping point for the video, except I need to do some grinding. I need to kill this guy a whole lot, because he's going to drop money. And I need to buy some red potions and some J keys. And if you're wondering why I don't go over here and farm these enemies over here, it's because they don't drop money. You have to use magic to kill them, and all they drop is bread, which refills a little bit of hit points. Not bad, but I can think of better uses for my magic. Like being faster to finish off the little hoppy guy over there. And if you really want to do this quickly, that's not a bad way to do it, because the little hoppy guy, if you haven't noticed, gives you a decent amount. Gives you 59 gold per stop, which means you kill him off with magic once, and you can walk over here and spend the money he just gave you to refill. So he's actually a pretty good deal. But for now, I need to grind on that guy, get a decent amount of money. Not an insane amount, because I've got a grinding spot later for something much more expensive. But for now, I need a few potions and a few J keys, and I'm going to take advantage of this little guy to do it. So, when I return, there will be more magic. I will probably have completely refilled my magic, my hit points, and gotten myself a few decent little items that I'm going to need. So, until next time, take care, folks. See you later.